In the timeless sands of Egypt, beneath the shadows of millennia-old pyramids, lies a treasure trove of history waiting to be unveiled. In a land where every grain of sand holds the echoes of an ancient civilization's secrets, a team of intrepid archaeologists stumbled upon a discovery that sent shockwaves through the entire world. Locked away for over 4,400 years, hidden within the depths of a tomb, was a revelation so astonishing that it would rewrite the annals of human history. Today, we embark on a mesmerizing journey deep into the heart of Egypt to explore what these archaeologists unearthed in that cryptic tomb. An almost 16-meter-long ancient Egyptian papyrus text was recently unearthed by archaeologists from a tomb in Saqqara, Egypt. Excavated from a coffin, the writing, which dates back over 2,000 years, included a section from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. The work required to preserve the papyrus has already been finished by experts, and they are now translating the text into Arabic to get a deeper understanding of its meaning and the reason it was put in the particular coffin. The Book of the Dead, what is it? According to Getty, the term Ancient Egyptian Book of the Dead refers to a collection of Egyptian burial ceremonies that were designed to guide the recently deceased to the afterlife and reunite them with Osiris, the Egyptian god of the dead. Spells that were found inscribed on coffins and other things about the year 1650 BC gave birth to the concept of a book called the Book of the Dead. As new pharaohs took control of ancient Egypt at various points in history, scribes began recording sections of the Book of the Dead on scrolls made of papyrus. There is little doubt that certain ancient Egyptians had a deeper, more personal relationship with the Book of the Dead than others did throughout the course of time. Mummies have been discovered that had passages from the Book of the Dead written on them, thereby wrapping the corpses of the deceased in the book. These mummies had been wrapped in cloth before being mummified. Papyri scrolls from ancient Egypt that have been discovered cover a significant amount of historical ground and span many time periods. According to Getty, the spells included inside the Book of the Dead were designed to be spoken out loud. It is possible for the mummies to repeat the spells if the spells are written on things that are then placed inside of a coffin. Even though numerous other scrolls from the Book of the Dead have been discovered in the past and are now kept in museums all around the world, it is possible that this most recent find may give further insight into Egyptian burial practices. A statement that was translated and made public on January 16, 2023, said that the 52-foot papyrus was the first full manuscript to be unearthed from Saqqara in nearly a century. This information was gleaned from a statement that was released to the public. Recent excavations at the Saqqara site, on the other hand, have uncovered more papyri that are only partially complete. In point of fact, researchers just discovered a scroll that was 13 feet long and included pieces of the Book of the Dead only a year ago. It is extremely important to keep in mind that the papyrus scroll that was discovered lately and is 52 feet in length is not the longest papyrus scroll ever found in ancient Egypt. That honor goes to a select few scrolls of the Book of the Dead that are nearly 100 feet in length. According to the translated announcement, the papyrus scroll that is 52 feet in length will shortly be shown in a museum in Egypt. In addition to shedding insight on ancient Egyptian burial practices, scholars believe that the tablet may also shed light on other aspects of ancient Egyptian belief systems. Archaeologists in Egypt have discovered a papyrus that is 52 feet long and has chapters from the Book of the Dead written on it. The almost 2,000-year-old document was found in a tomb that was located to the south of the Step Pyramid of Djoser in Saqqara. It was kept in a coffin within the tomb. There are a number of chapters that may be found in the Book of the Dead, and researching the most recent find may give insight into the ancient Egyptian burial practices that were in use. The conservation work on the papyrus has been completed, according to an Arabic translation of a statement that was published in conjunction with a ceremony marking Egyptian Archaeologists' Day on January 14. Mustafa Waziri, Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities, was quoted as saying that this is the first full papyrus to be unearthed at Saqqara in nearly a century. This statement was made in accordance with a press release. The Step Pyramid of Djoser was the first pyramid ever built by the Egyptians, and it was created during the reign of Pharaoh Djoser, who reigned from around 2630 to 2611 BC for millennia, people buried their dead in the field around the step pyramid. The late period, about 712 to 332 BC, is whence the coffin containing the recently discovered papyrus originates, according to an email from Egypt's former Minister of Antiquities to Live Science. Hawass said that details on the papyrus's owner and exact date would be made public shortly. A collection of writings known now as the Book of the Dead were thought by the Egyptians to have a variety of functions, including assisting the deceased in navigating the afterlife. Around 1550 BC to 1070 BC during the New Kingdom, they were frequently utilized. There are papyri from the Book of the Dead that are far longer than 52 feet, despite the fact that this sounds like a great amount. According to an email that was sent to Live Science by Foy Scalf, the Dean of Research Archives at the University of Chicago, there are many manuscripts that would have been similar in length, but papyrus manuscripts of ancient Egyptian religious texts can vary quite dramatically in length. Scalf, who is trained as an Egyptologist, but was not involved in the most recent find, said that there are scrolls from the Book of the Dead that are longer than 30 meters, despite the fact that Scalf was not involved in the most recent discovery. It seems that this papyrus is the second one that was unearthed in Saqqara during the last year that includes sections from the Book of the Dead. A shattered papyrus measuring 13 feet in length and containing sections from the Book of the Dead was found in 2022 in Saqqara. It was located in a burial hole near to the pyramid that belonged to the pharaoh Teti, who reigned from around 2323 to 2291 BC. On it was written in the owner's name, Pukhaf, so that's how you could tell who it belonged to. Even though he was buried in close proximity to the pyramid of Pharaoh Teti, Pukhaf lived several millennia after the reign of that pharaoh. The 18th and 19th dynasties of Egypt, 1550 BC to 1186 BC, were responsible for the discovery of this papyrus in burial tunnels. On the other hand, it was usual practice in ancient Egypt to be buried next to the pyramid of a preceding monarch. The discovery was unearthed by a team of Egyptian archaeologists working for the Agency of Tourism and Antiquities. However, the agency has not yet made photographs of the ancient document accessible to the public. According to the release, the papyrus will be shown in an Egyptian museum in the very near future. We hope you've been as captivated by the revelations from the 4,400-year-old tomb as we have been. The wonders of the ancient world continue to astound us, reminding us of the enduring legacy of civilizations that have long faded into the sands of time. If you've enjoyed this exploration of the past and the incredible discoveries that continue to reshape our understanding of history, don't forget to show your appreciation by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and ringing the notification bell. By doing so, you'll stay informed about our latest archaeological adventures and groundbreaking revelations.